Hello students, today we are going to start Fire and Ice. Second poem, class 10th. So it is written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost. Robert Frost is an American poet, very famous poet, and we have also read about this poet in the same class as well as in 9th class also. You have remembered the Road Not Taken? Road Not Taken is also written by Robert Frost. So, fire and ice. Fire is exactly opposite to ice. Fire is hot, ice is cold. In this poem, the poet wants to say that there are two ways. The main idea or the central idea or theme of the poem is that this world would be end one day and it would be ended by fire or by ice. In poet's opinion, there are two things that which can destroy the world. The poet says that anything which comes in this world, which is produced, which is born, must be go to an end. Clear? So the poet says that the world will end one day and it will be ended by fire or ice. In the world, there people are divided on this issue. Some are saying that natural element of fire will cause destruction of this world, but others says that ice will be the cause of the end of the world. So ice and fire both are symbolic in this poem. Fire represents passion, human emotions, desires, and love. And ice, ice is also the symbol of hate but cold. Fire may be fight, but ice is also hated but cold, in which a person is in hatred of someone but he doesn't say anything. He keeps his thinking, his thoughts inside his heart. He doesn't say anything, but he hates someone. That is ice. Ice represents hatred and fire represents emotions, desires, and love. Both are equally sufficient to destruct the world. So, in the first, this is the picture of Robert Frost. Then we have first stanza. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. It's very, very easy language, so you can understand very well. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. The poet wants to say that there are two categories of people. Some are in favor that world will end in fire, and some says ice will be the cause of destruction of the world. From what I have tasted of desire, the poet wants to say that what I have tasted of desire, it means he has also experience of desire. So he goes with the people who favors fire. Clear? Second paragraph. But if it had to perish twice, perish means to destruct, destroy it It here is the world. If the world has to be destroyed twice, I think I know enough of hate. It means hate can destroy the world. To say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice. Suffice means sufficient, enough. The poet wants to say in the second stanza that if once the world has destructed by fire, if the world had to be destructed twice, two times, ice is enough to destruct the world, to destroy the world, to finish the world. Ice is the symbol of hate. Clear? So, the main idea of the poem is that the poet says that everything is in the world at last goes to its end. So, the world will end one day, and there will be two things which can end the world, which can destruct the world, and these two things are fire and ice. Fire is the symbol of human emotions, desires, and love, and ice is the symbol of hatred. But both these two things are equally sufficient to destruct the world. Thank you.